Tensions are reportedly heating up behind the scenes at The View, where internal disagreements about the show's political direction have started to boil over, particularly involving longtime co-host Ana Navarro. According to recent reports, Navarro may be facing a frosty reception from her fellow panelists after clashing with top executives over the show's frequent criticism of former President Donald Trump. The controversy stems from Disney CEO Bob Iger's apparent request for the hosts to scale back their political commentary, especially the frequent anti-Trump rhetoric, in favor of lighter, more entertainment-focused content. Iger, a seasoned media executive with decades of industry experience, reportedly made the suggestion after data showed viewers were responding more favorably to segments featuring celebrity guests and cultural commentary, rather than repeated political debates. Rather than falling in line, Navarro reportedly took it upon herself to push back against Iger, defending the show's tone and asserting that their audience wants that kind of political discussion. However, her stance may have backfired. According to sources, the rest of the cast, including Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, and Alyssa Farah Griffin, allegedly agree with Iger's position and are open to shifting the tone of the show. There's also talk that Navarro's resistance to the executive direction might put her job at risk. The View has a history of quickly removing hosts who clash with leadership or don't connect with audiences, and insiders fear Navarro's open defiance could make her the next casualty. Further complicating matters, ABC News President Kim Godwin and her replacement, Amin Karametadovic, have echoed Iger's sentiments. They reportedly advised the hosts to find more balance in their discussions, again pointing to episodes with celebrity guests that performed well in ratings. These meetings are said to be standard procedure, aimed at keeping the show aligned with viewer preferences. Still, Navarro's vocal opposition appears to have caused some unease, especially among co-hosts who are wary of upsetting leadership or alienating a broader audience. For a daytime show that still leads its category in ratings, the stakes are high. Maintaining dominance while evolving its content could be the key to continued success. Meanwhile, recent episodes have continued to stir the pot politically. A particularly awkward interview with President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden added more fuel to the fire. Critics noticed the soft questioning by most of the hosts, except for Alyssa Farah Griffin, who challenged the president on concerns about his mental acuity. Biden's stumbling response, followed by Jill Biden seamlessly stepping in, sparked speculation online about whether she subtly intervened to save the moment. Incidents like these only underline the fine line The View walks between political activism and journalistic integrity. This pressure to pull back from political content isn't isolated. Across the media landscape, networks are finding themselves in increasingly complicated positions with Trump-related coverage. CBS, for example, is currently involved in a $20 billion lawsuit brought by Trump over a 60 Minutes interview with Vice President Kamala Harris, which he alleges was misleadingly edited. The lawsuit is stalling a major media merger involving Paramount Global, showing how intertwined politics, media, and business have become. ABC itself recently settled a defamation suit with Trump, agreeing to pay $16 million over a controversial comment made by anchor George Stephanopoulos regarding Trump's civil court liability in the Jean Carroll case. Still, despite the drama, both on-screen and off, The View remains a ratings powerhouse. The show held its position as the top daytime network talk show and news program in the first quarter of 2025, outperforming competitors on Fox, NBC, and CBS. The challenge now is figuring out how to maintain that momentum while navigating a changing political landscape and an audience that's becoming more fractured. As Navarro's future on the panel hangs in the balance, one thing is clear. The View is undergoing a pivotal moment, and how it responds could shape the show's direction for years to come.